Welcome back to our daily talk show. My name is Isa and I'm going to be your host for the evening. I'm joined today by two of my very good friends, Mapa and Kami.
Hi everyone, how's it going?
Hi friends!
So, our topic for today. Since we're not able to celebrate Halloween as usual due to the coronavirus, we're bringing you the top 6 compilation of creepiest stories that happened on Halloween night.
Yeah, be careful friends, you might not be able to sleep tonight.
Magician Harry Houdini claimed he could take a blow to the abdomen without being taken down. And on October 22, 1927, a student at McGill University asked if he could prove it. Houdini, who had been sitting in his dressing room during an engagement at the Montreal University, obliged. Although he had always braced himself, 4 punches left the performer in great pain. After suffering for 2 days, Houdini decided to seek medical help. But this time, he was suffering from a severe fever and acute appendicitis. Defying doctor's orders, he performed instead on undergoing the recommended emergency surgery. When the curtains closed, the magician collapsed, despite having his appendix removed afterward. Houdini passed away on Halloween, surrounded by family.
It happened at a Halloween night in the year 1957. A couple was getting ready for bed when the doorbell rang. It was late, but the husband answered the door anyways, ready to dole out more candy for the children. Instead, an adult wearing a mask shot him in the chest, killing him immediately. The killer, it turns out, was the girlfriend of a woman who had had an affair with the murderous man's wife. The woman convinced her girlfriend to do away with the husband in order to have the wife for herself. That's crazy, and what a plot twist.
Okay, so get this. It's Halloween night, and your son comes home from a lovely night of trick-or-treating, having fun with his friends and everything, except all of his candy spiked. I know it's every parent's nightmare, and the story that helped propel this fear was the murder of Timothy O'Brien, that 8-year-old in 1974 from Deer Park, Texas, who died in Halloween night after ingesting poisoned candy. And you know, what makes this story even more horrific is the fact that the perpetrator of the candy was not even a neighbor or someone that Timothy didn't even know. It was his own father, who sought to cash in on his son's life insurance. You know, every parent should read this. And you know, no one is safe.
Halloween is known for both tricks and treats, but some pranks just go too far. In 1998, a Bronx man was in the car with his girlfriend to pick up her 9-year-old son from a Halloween party. When a group of teens started egging the car, the man got out and an argument started. After he sat back down in the car, though, one of the teenagers shot him fatally in the head. Be careful with your pranks.
And the last story, it gives me the chills. On Halloween Day in 1963, the Indiana State Fair held a Holidays on Ice skating exhibition for a crowd of hundreds. The grand final was not what anyone had expected. Unbeknownst to organizers at the Indiana State Fairgrounds Coliseum, propane gas has been leaking from a nearby tank into the poorly ventilated room. During a final act called Mardi's Gras, the propane gas caught fire, leading to a horrific explosion that propelled onlookers from their chairs. The death toll was 74 people, and 400 additional people were terribly injured. Such a mess.
Okay, so this next story, completely horrific and very, very hard to explain. It's David Berkowitz. He became famous in 1970s as the son of Sam, a serial killer. Not many people knew that he could also predict the future. I mean, well, sort of. Berkowitz was incarcerated when 39-year-old Ronald Sisman and 20-year-old Elizabeth Platzman were beaten and murdered to death in their Manhattan apartment in the early hours of Halloween in 1981. It was reported by the New York Times. A fellow prisoner claimed that the son of Sam, David, had previously told him that a cult was planning on carrying out such massacre. Berkowitz was allegedly even able to describe the victim's apartment, T to a T. But police didn't have enough evidence to charge him with involvement in the murders. They remain unsolved.